my beloved, there is a moment approaching in your life that has been in the making for far longer than you realize. A moment that heaven has been carefully orchestrating, aligning the right circumstances, the right timing, and the right hearts so that when it arrives, it will feel both like a sudden surprise and a long-awaited answer all at once. You have walked through seasons where you questioned why certain people left, why connections you thought would last suddenly faded, and why you felt like the right companions were always just out of reach, but what you could not see was that I, the Lord, was preserving you for a meeting that would change not only your path but theirs as well. This person I am sending into your life is not arriving by chance, not wandering in aimlessly, but coming as the result of prayers that have been whispered in the quiet of the night, tears that have been shed in moments of longing, and faith that has been tested yet endured. They have been praying for someone with your exact heart, your exact character, your exact mix of strengths and scars, not even knowing that I have been shaping you through every trial to be the very answer to those prayers. Just as you have yearned for someone who truly sees you, understands you, and honors the calling I have placed upon you, they too have been searching for a soul whose presence feels like home, whose spirit resonates with theirs in a way that words cannot explain. Even now, as you read these words, they are preparing without knowing it, making decisions, taking steps, and being refined so that when your paths finally cross, there will be no mistaking that this encounter is divinely appointed. I have placed in both of you a recognition, a knowing that will stir the moment your eyes meet, a quiet confirmation in your spirit that says, "This is the one I've been praying for." But before this happens, I must prepare your heart to receive them without fear, without hesitation, without holding back because of past wounds. You will not need to chase, prove, or convince. This meeting will unfold naturally, effortlessly, because I will be the one weaving it together. And when it comes, you will see how every delay, every closed door, every lonely night was not a punishment but a protection, leading you to the exact intersection where your destiny and theirs meet in perfect harmony. For this is not just about companionship, but about aligning two callings that will shine brighter together than they ever could apart. And so, my beloved, understand that the reason I kept certain people away from you was not because you were unworthy of love, loyalty, or deep connection, but because their presence would have distracted, delayed, or even destroyed the purity of what I was preparing to send. You have often wondered why you had to endure the ache of people leaving without explanation, why promises made to you crumbled in silence, why doors of connection slammed shut the moment you began to hope again. But I tell you now, those moments were my hand at work, guarding what I knew your heart could not yet see. For the one you are about to meet is not coming with the half-hearted love you have known before. They are coming with the intention to stay, to stand, to fight alongside you when the storms come. This is why I needed you to walk through seasons where you learn to stand on your own feet, to hear my voice above all others, to heal in the secret place with me, because when they arrive, you will not cling to them out of desperation, you will welcome them from a place of wholeness, knowing that their presence is a gift, not a lifeline. Even now, I am aligning details you cannot yet perceive, the timing of a conversation, the intersection of two seemingly unrelated events, the way a small decision will ripple until it places you in the exact moment I have appointed. You may feel like you are simply going about your normal life, but heaven is moving pieces into position, some in their life, some in yours, so that this divine meeting is not rushed, not delayed, but perfectly on time. This person has endured their own wilderness, their own heartbreaks, their own seasons of questioning me, asking why their prayers for someone genuine seem to go unanswered. What they do not yet realize is that I have been answering all along, in the form of preparing you, refining your faith, and shaping you into the safe place their soul has been yearning for. And when you meet, it will not feel like meeting a stranger, but like remembering someone you were always meant to find. You will see traces of their prayers in the way they look at you, the way they speak, the way they listen as though every word you say matters, because to them, you will be a miracle they never thought possible. This is why I am asking you now to trust the process, to release the need to force or predict, for the work I am doing behind the scenes is too intricate to be rushed, and when it unfolds, you will know without a doubt that it was worth every moment of waiting. Beloved, there is something I need you to grasp before this meeting comes to pass. This is not going to be an ordinary encounter, not something casual or fleeting like the connections that have passed in and out of your life before. This is an alignment that has been written into your story long before you could even imagine it, woven into the very fabric of your journey, and every twist, every delay, every heartbreak was shaping you for it. You have been misunderstood by many because you were never called to blend in with the crowd. Your heart beats differently, your spirit hears things others cannot, and this uniqueness, which once felt like a burden, is the very thing they have been praying for. I have watched you in moments when you doubted your own worth, when you questioned whether anyone could truly understand the depth of your soul, and I whispered over you, "Wait, because I am sending someone who will see you as I see you." This person has spent nights crying out to me, asking for someone who could not only love them but also walk in the same spiritual frequency, someone who could pray with them, dream with them, and believe with them for things that the world would call impossible. And I have chosen you, because the purity of your heart, the strength you gained through endurance, and the compassion you carry from your own wounds have made you the answer to their request. Right now, they may be living their life unaware that every step is leading them toward you. Small, seemingly random decisions are pulling them in your direction, just as I am guiding you toward them. There may be moments ahead where you feel a strange stirring in your spirit, a pull to go somewhere, speak to someone, or change your plans unexpectedly. Pay attention, for these nudges are me preparing the meeting place. When you see them, you will feel it instantly, not as infatuation, but as recognition, a deep, unshakable knowing that this is the person I have been speaking to your heart about. And they will feel it too, though they may not be able to explain why their chest feels lighter, why the noise in their mind quiets, or why your presence feels like home. This connection will not drain you as others have. Instead, it will pour into you, lift you, and remind you of who you are in me. But child, I warn you, when this happens, the enemy will notice. The closer you get to this divine appointment, the louder the distractions will become. Old wounds may try to resurface, counterfeit connections may try to reappear, and voices from the past may try to make you doubt. Do not be deceived. The enemy only fights what he fears, and he fears this union because it will strengthen both of you in ways that ripple beyond your own lives. I have been preparing not only your heart, but also your purpose, because when the two of you come together, what I have assigned will begin to unfold quickly. This is why I say again, guard your spirit, guard your peace, and trust that I am orchestrating something so much greater than you can yet see. Beloved, the moment is nearer than you think, and I need you to approach it with a heart that is ready, not desperate, not fearful, not guarded in the way past wounds have taught you, but open and steady, grounded in the truth of who I have made you to be. The one you are about to meet is not coming into your life to complete you, because you are already complete in me. They are coming to complement the calling upon you, to walk alongside you in a way that makes the burdens lighter and the victories sweeter. They will not pull you away from me, but will push you closer into my presence. You will not need to hide parts of yourself or shrink your light for them to stay. On the contrary, they will cherish your light, protect it, and fuel it with their own. This is why I had to hold you back from lesser connections, why I had to separate you from those who could not carry the weight of your calling, even when it broke your heart. I know you thought I was being cruel when I allowed certain relationships to end, but I was protecting you from what would have dimmed you before this appointed meeting could happen. The prayers they have prayed for someone like you have been as fervent and heartfelt as your own, and I have heard every word. They have asked me for a person who listens with the heart, who speaks life when the world speaks doubt, who believes in the unseen and trusts me even when the path is unclear, and I have said, I already know who that is. Child, this connection will not be about chance, it will be about destiny. It will not be rushed, yet it will feel like you've known each other for years. It will not be without challenges, because any divine union attracts opposition, but it will be worth every moment you waited, every tear you cried, and every season you endured. I want you to prepare now, spend time with me daily, not just asking for this person to arrive, but asking me to refine you so that when they do, you can love without fear, trust without hesitation, and build without crumbling under the weight of past hurts. When I bring them, you will see the evidence of my hand in every detail, from the way your paths cross to the way your hearts align without effort. And when you look at them, you will understand that every closed door, every unanswered prayer, and every delay was leading you here. The season of waiting is not wasted, it is the soil in which the roots of this connection are already being planted. Soon, child, you will stand before the very answer to prayers you didn't even have the words to pray, and you will realize that I have been working on both sides all along. So do not grow weary now, because what is coming will carry the fragrance of heaven itself, and when it arrives, you will know with certainty, this was me, and it was always me.